Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Raptor X here with Good Clean Gaming RX, and today we are back in Star Citizen. And today I'm going to see about grinding up the LRT bounty hunter missions so that we can finally start unlocking the MRT and group MRT bounty missions. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get a call to arms and accept that so that we can get a little bit of an extra bonus from any of the bounties that we happen to take. So this one we're going to last seen in a cave, so we're going to go ahead and take this freelancer bounty assessment. We're going to go ahead and accept that one, and that should open up all of the bounty hunting missions in the Crusader region. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll track this one. There we go. And this one is going to be on the planet of Daymar. So we're going to go ahead and fly over to there and see what we can do as far as taking these ships out. For those of you who are just joining us, if you don't mind hitting that like and subscribe button, I really do appreciate it. I have seen the channel grow quite nicely recently. And I do thank all of you who have subscribed in the past month or two, since I've really started doing the Star Citizen videos. I'm really quite excited for the future of the channel, and definitely the future of Star Citizen on the channel. Definitely looking forward to 3.18 when that finally drops after 6 months or so in the PTU. Definitely looking forward to seeing that available for us all to fly and participate in. And at that point, I will be essentially starting over. There's going to be a wipe, so I'm going to be doing a Zero to Hero series. And I'm not sure at that point whether I'm going to do that with my alt account, and just do it with the Aurora and work up from there, as we've kind of been doing, or if I'm going to be doing that with my usual account and using my Avenger Titan, my Anvil Arrow, and my Mist Prospector. That one's a little bit of a faster progression, simply because the Prospector is essentially a money printer. So a couple of rounds with that, and you can make a decent amount of money relatively quickly, and some of the other ships in the game start to open up very quickly after that. So we'll see. I guess if you have an opinion on that either way, do let me know in the comments down below, and we'll see about adjusting our gameplay accordingly. Okay, so we've got our target here. I'm going to go ahead and roll around onto him. Go ahead and track him down. He's trying to run, it looks like. Swap my power over to weapons here. Boom! Well, that was over rather quickly. I guess it was one of the easier ones, so we should not have had too much trouble with it. Perfect. 4500 Alpha UEC, and we should now have all of the bounty missions for the area unlocked. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my manager again and see what we can do here. Bounty Hunter Guild, Suspect Apprehension. That one's verified freelancer. I'm going to go ahead and accept this one. I would have thought this would be kind of what we were looking for with that one, but we'll see. That one's over on selling. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take off for space here. See if we can find a good OM point. And there we go. We'll at least start our quantum travel to yellow here, and then we can can go ahead and drop out. Oop, come on. I'm testing something out with my graphical capabilities and making a couple quick edits to see if I can improve my my frame rate and stability. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like my quantum travel is properly working here. I'm not sure if it's just because I'm... Something's definitely not right. I'm going to go ahead and take off a little further into the atmosphere here. See, maybe we need to find an OM point or something to properly do this. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and fly over to OM4. That's working. So we should hopefully be able to jump to another OM. There we go. There we go, perfect. Alright, and then we've got to go to Crusader, so that's around the other side. I'm going to go ahead and pop over to the comm array here. And then we should be able to use this to jump to another OM point. No, that's not where we want to go. Let's see here. How about... none of them close. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and we'll start a travel to here, and then we'll drop out, because we don't want to go all the way there. That's quite a long distance. Alright, we'll go ahead and hold B there and drop out of quantum travel. There we go, and then we can go ahead and align to Cellin and take this one. As you can see, I've been getting some pretty decent frame rate, right around 60 frames per second, which is my target. I've got it frame locked. We've got VSync on, where it's kind of limited to the refresh rate on my monitor, which is, I believe, around 60 frames per second anyway, 60 hertz. But yeah, quite happy to have that nice steady frame rate. It was a little bit slow when I first loaded into the game, but so far appears to be running nicely. So I may end up posting kind of what I was doing with that down below, or at least a link to the post that was on Spectrum. But essentially, it's a quick edit on the console commands before you actually load into the game for the first time, and it apparently forces your GPU to use a little bit more of the memory that's on board your GPU, and because that's supposed to be a faster memory, allows things to perform a little bit smoother. And so far, yeah, things have gone pretty well. Once an area has loaded in, there's been a bit of a hang before an area has loaded in. But after that happened, it worked quite nicely. All right, there we go. There's my target. Whoop. Oh, goodness. That one's a Gladius. We want to be a little careful. Oh, never mind. That was almost scary. Okay, so we've got our verified freelancer bounty reassessment. That was interesting. Okay. Now let's go ahead and take a look And we've got VLRTs. There we go. That's what we're looking for, the LRTs. So we'll go ahead and accept this one. And let's see here. This one's on Daymar, so we're gonna have to fly back. And there's quite a bit of this. Unfortunately, grinding these up is generally a matter of, you know, you fly to the one mission, knock them out quickly, and then it goes up to the next one, and you grind that one through, and continue from there. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and find. Let's see here. That's Daymar, so Yella should be on the same orbital plane, unless we're looking. That's Comare. No. Where's Yella? Oh, we've lost a moon. There it is. Alright. So we'll go ahead and quantum travel some of the way there. Drop out again. Unfortunately, there's no connecting flights, so to speak, between Cell and Daymar. You do have to do this little jump to make it around the planet of Crusader. But it's a trifling inconvenience, I suppose, to do that. So alright. And this one appears to be on the planet, but there's nowhere around, so I'm gonna see. Maybe we need to find an OM point. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll align to this OM6 and initiate, and then oop, there we go. Kill the power when we get close. Throw full power into shields. There we go. Perfect. That's not too bad at all. Turn off my drives. Full power into shields. There we go. Charge up my weapons. Perfect. And then we can just go ahead and accelerate down to the planet. Or moon, I suppose, in this case. Alright, we'll pick up one as soon as we get closer again. Alright. Oh, and there's our target. We'll go ahead and select him. Quinn Connard. And it looks like we actually have 2 targets on this one. Ooh.
Hydrogen fuel is at 75%.
There we go, 1. And then we'll go ahead then and... Whoop, he appears to have jumped out. Alright, so he's turned tail and run. So we'll go ahead and find the next guy. Bounty Hunter. Low risk target. We'll go ahead and accept this one. And let's see here. This one's on Yella, so this one will be a little bit easier to get to. Go ahead and spool up our quantum drive once more. Kovalep Shipping Hub, Gundo. I haven't been there in a little while, actually. We'll go ahead and use that as a quick jump out. There we go. And then we should be able to jump. There we go. To Yella. As soon as it loads in, that's kind of strange. I'm going to want to keep an eye on my water here, possibly either land at a landing zone or pop back by Grim Hex and grab a little something to drink, because I don't want to get too dehydrated. That's going to impact my performance a little bit. I'm down to 26% or so water, so I've still got a decent amount. There we go. We can go ahead and pop out to our target location here and scrub the verse of one more piece of scum. Now I'm making sure that I'm pinging as I fly through the asteroid field here. We don't want to smash into any rocks or anything. And I'm essentially just using my strafe to move my direction of travel to avoid any rocks. And basically just there we go. Do that to shrug that off. Whew. There we go, perfect. We've got him. And then we'll see, we may be able to go for a twofer and get this guy as well. Oh, this one's a Cutlass Black. That's going to be a little more interesting. We definitely don't want to sit in front of him for very long. Oh, and it appears that he has jumped out also. Everyone's running today. Not that I blame them exactly. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can find our next guy. Bounty Hunter, another LRT. Suspect apprehension. Nope, that's still the other players. We'll go ahead and track this guy. That one's on Daymar. So should be able to jump over there without issue as well. We'll pick up as soon as we get close again. Alright, 10k from our target, making sure to ping so that we get the surface of the planet. We don't want to smash into that. There we go. Now I'm going to go ahead and select the other guy here. We have an Aegis Saber. And I'm going to grab him first. Whoop. Because I want to try and take this guy out so that we get the advantage of... Oh, goodness. They're really hot. There we go, one. I'm going to go ahead and throw power into shields here. Oh goodness, there's 3 of them. I was wondering how I was getting so heavily attacked. Oh, maybe 4. Well, this will be interesting. Yeah, there's definitely another player or another ship out here. I'm a little more concerned about this guy. He's got... got some ballistics as well, so I want to take him out. Unfortunately, they seem to have unlimited ammo. There we go. Perfect. Alright. So I'm going to go ahead and throw power into shields here again. Bring those back up. There we go. Bring power back over into weapons. And we'll see if we can get this guy before he rabbits as well. There we go! Perfect! Alright, so that's an extra 500 Alpha UEC there. It does not take long before you start raking some of these in pretty quickly. And we hopefully will start to see, there we go, Bounty Hunter. So, Tracker License Certification. This is on Selling. We'll go ahead and take this. This is a 2,500 buy-in. But once we've got this, that'll allow us to take in these MRT ranked criminal targets. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll fly over to that one. This one's on Selling again, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll make the jump to Yella. We'll make the jump halfway to Yella at least. And then we'll drop out halfway in between and make the flight over. Got 20% on my water still, so I'm good as far as that goes. There we go. We'll drop out. My ship doesn't appear to be too badly damaged. Go ahead and roll over. Yeah, no, we're good here. Perfect. And initiate the jump. Alright, so this will allow us to get MRT missions. And this is really where you start to make a decent amount of money, is that once you get the group MRT missions, you can take out 3 targets. Tracker license earned. Wait a minute. How did I get that? That's rather strange. I didn't kill the guy, so either someone else has taken it and gotten it for me. Bounty issued. There we go. So somehow I've completed that one. So at this point we now have our MRTs, which are worth 7,500, and we should be able to, shortly after this one, fugitive recovery. I've not seen this one before, actually. 5,000 suspect apprehension. Yeah, so this one's another player. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll get this one, and we'll do an MRT. This one is on Daymar, so we're gonna have to jump back. It's a good thing that I upgraded my quantum driver. Jump a little of the ways to Yella. There we go. And then over to Daymar. There we go. And we'll be able to do our first MRT mission. So these are generally, you can end up with a Gladius, you can have the Cutlass Black. There are often Avenger Titans or sometimes the Hornets flying around, and so they do provide a little bit more of a challenge. And you'll want to manage your shields and weapons and engines effectively once you start doing these. But they do start paying out quite handsomely once you start getting up to the group ones. I think it's, like I said, around 26,000. 26,000 and change to get a group MRT mission. So, you know, 4 of those will get you 100,000. And if you're quick, you can do 3 to 4 of those in an hour. So it's entirely possible to go, you know, from 100,000, you know, or starting monies to a couple 100,000 in a matter of a few hours. You know, a good day of gameplay will allow you to level these up and get to the point of going from a basic starter ship like this to something with a little bit more power in it, and a little bit. Yes, we've got a Cutlass Black, we've got a Hornet, and another Cutlass Black. Yes, we've got three different enemies there. It appears that the... Oh, goodness gracious. That's that's a lot of those. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and spin around here. And we'll take out our primary target first, if possible. Whoo, boy. Definitely want to... Alright, we're going to go ahead and burn out of here. I'm going to swap full power into shields. Try and shake some of this off. Because we are taking some pretty heavy fire here from the 3 of them. So I'm going to see if I can separate them out a little bit. There we go. Full power to weapons. Those are all charged up. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and we'll swap around here. Charge up my weapons. Back to shields. Ooh, we're a little bit far away here. Let's go ahead and get a little closer. There we go, perfect. So we've got him out. That's mission complete. And it appears that the other 2 have run. I'm not seeing either of them still around. At this point, I've probably taken a little bit of damage. I'm going to go ahead and kind of swing around here and see. I don't see a whole lot, actually. We've done pretty well in surviving this one. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll find an aid shelter or something here in the vicinity that I can pop down to. Hopefully find something to drink there. There we go, Wolf Point Aid Shelter. That's not too far away. Go ahead and pop over there and see if there's anything that we can drink inside, because I am getting pretty low on fluids. But we've gone ahead and completed our first MRT mission, and raked in the 7,500 from that. As you notice, if we can get the first mission, or the first guy, sorry, taken care of, there we go, we're already up to 155,000. Then the other guys will often run away. So it's entirely possible to only have to kill one of them before the other ones bug out. just pinging as I come in here because these are often locations for pick up and drop off of packages. And I hate to come in here and disturb someone. There we go, Wolf Point Aid Shelter. Okay, so go ahead and throw my throttle control back on. Bring that down a little bit, make it a little easier to land. Drop my landing gear. There we go. Alright, I'm going to leave the engines on this one. There we go. And climb out. There we go. Go ahead and pop inside here. We'll just see if there's anything inside that I can take to restore some of my vitals here. Not seeing anything so far. Oh, wait a moment. There we go. Perfect. Oh, well. Hey, we've got some armor here. I'm going to take that. I've not actually seen this armor before. Well, I've never had it. I've never had it before. Aid station with no food or water. That's kind of... Oh, wait a moment. There we go. Perfect. We'll go ahead and loot this one, and there we are. So we've got some water. I'm going to go ahead and we'll drag that into my personal here. We've got some parts. Yeah, not enough room there. Okay. How about some gloves? We've got some gloves. We'll put those in here as well. I've got a multi-tool. We'll go ahead and put that on also. True Hold Tractor Beam. We'll put that onto the multi-tool. We've got some shoes. Yeah, we don't have enough room there. Okay. I am going to go ahead and we'll get into... take my helmet off since we're inside here. And then we'll go ahead and drink some water here quickly. Some flow water. Wasn't quite as effective as I'd hoped. Let's go ahead and grab another one of these. Let's see here. We've got some Vestal water. We've got some Cruise. There we go. Go ahead and drink one of those. That should bring me up pretty close to 100%. Not quite all the way there. Ooh, pretty thirsty. There we go, Vestal water, perfect. 100%. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and equip this again. I can't fit that. We'll leave both of those on board there. Put that back in my backpack. We'll just check and see if there's anything else of value here. It doesn't look like anything. Mostly just some fruits and melons and that kind of stuff. We'll grab some of the food here quickly. There we go, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead then and we'll head out of here. We'll grab a little bit more water here. Yeah, we don't quite have enough space for all of it. We'll grab some food as well, perfect. Not quite enough. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll head out of here then. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open the door here. Pop that inside. There we go. No holster. Thank you. There we go. Enter the ship. Grab that one. Perfect. And then we'll go ahead and we'll just pop this into vehicles. There we go. And I'll go ahead and put the helmet back as well into vehicles. Perfect. All right. So we'll go ahead and climb back in, and we can head back to Grim Hex, where we will pick up for the next video. Take care, everyone. Ta-ta.